Hi everyone, this is Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to my channel. Let's see what Spirit has for you today for some love that's coming towards you or a confirmation of a love that's in your life. Welcome back, everybody. This is a collective reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of. Let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what they want you to know today. Spirit, please share with me some loving messages. What is it that you want me to know? What is coming my way? What is it that you have for us? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have, everybody. I have ancient roots. Love endures through time, wealth through grounded efforts, business, networking, commit, connect, and expand. But let's look at the roots, right? Putting down roots with somebody. Building a life. I mean, if anybody has ever watched a tree, you build it, you plant a tree in a house that you buy, and 15 years later, you can't believe how big the tree is. You can't believe, it was just a little tree when you first moved into the house. But the roots go deep is how it's coming into me. I'm going to say feelings go deep. Maybe it's just a feeling of the feelings are deeper than you think. And maybe this spirit's letting you know that, the roots are growing and they're going deeper and they're settling in, and this love will grow. I have silent sentinel. Beginnings require courage and love, a breakthrough your blocks, step into prosperity, enter, guard, and a fresh start. But look at that gate. So the first thing I want to do is I want to open that gate. I want to see what's on the other side. So I've got to have the strength to approach that gate, and maybe I look through the little slats first and see if there's no danger on the other side. Maybe I look over it to see if anything's coming. But eventually I get brave enough to push it forward and push through it. So I walk through the other side, but what is this breakthrough? A lot of times it's just our own mind holding us back, and it's our, what's on the other side, fear, more than anything. So I'm going to push through that somehow. Here's another door. So same idea. Let love enter your life. Past dreams are rekindled. Open the door to new opportunities, new prospects, new people. Okay. How about a new portal is opening? This feeling of something very important is opening. Time, space is opening, that portal of time and space that come together in perfect alignment. And all of a sudden you're with the person you're meant to be with. Spirit, tell me more. And I have wise tomes, learning from the past, wealth of knowledge, becoming a success story, your wisdom, right? We write our own books. We are on our own journeys. Nobody's story is the same as somebody else's. So don't compare yourself to somebody else. Just learn from, what your own journey. But you can see I'm putting down deeper roots. Maybe somebody, like I said, is thinking deeper thoughts of you right now. Maybe there's some kind of breakthrough, door opening with those thoughts. Spirit, please share with me. What do you have? I have a 4 of Pentacles. I have a 10 of Wands. I have a Knight of Wands. And I have a 4 of Swords. It came into me as the wait is over. The 4 of Swords kind of confirmed it to me. It was a feeling of somebody holding back, that you may see it as a great connection. You may have been seeing it as, I'm just waiting for this person to reach out, call, break through. And then this Knight kind of confirmed the action. It was somebody ready to take action, somebody ready to let you know that they're interested, let pursue you, they're saying. A little bit of a chasing energy happening. But I do feel like they've been holding back. I feel like they have been either telling themselves that they're too busy. I got a lot of work. I got this, I got that. Maybe they finally surrendered to meeting somebody and giving it a chance and giving it a real try. But I think that they can't deny the temptation or the chemistry. And I feel like that's really what's going on. I have a Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel the mutual attraction. It could be as simple as, I don't remember the last time somebody got me excited about them. Doesn't even mean, just even in a physical way. It could be, this person can hold my attention, just in a conversation. I'm interested in them. That's half the battle. They don't bore you. So this is more of I just can't believe I've met somebody I'm interested in. And maybe I better take a closer look at this. I have a Three of Pentacles. I have a Death card. And I have an Eight of Cups. Somebody could be coming out of a relationship. Maybe we had to wait for somebody. So there's a little bit of, the wait is over. So maybe we were waiting for somebody to end a relationship, let you know that it's completely over, let you know that they walked away from something else, that they're not tied to anything else anymore. So I'm going to say that it's clear, all clear energy right now, that, maybe we were like, I'm not getting involved with you. You're dating other people, or who's so-and-so. I just feel like somebody had to let you know that, no, I'm not with that person anymore. And I definitely want to see what this chemistry is. I have a labyrinth here. Look at this beautiful kind of maze. I'm going to find my way to you. Like here you are in the center, and it's kind of this puzzle to get to you. But eventually I'm going to find my way. I'm going to find you. It might be a lot of twists and turns. It may be kind of, like I said, a maze to get there, but I'm going to figure it out. I have a mountain to climb, the same kind of energy. So maybe we feel like it didn't get off to a fast start, even though the chemistry was there. Maybe it did take a lot of different twists and turns in the beginning, but at some point I feel like we're going to end up together, and we realize that the feelings have been there. And I want to go back to that feeling of that new door opening, or that portal opening, that finally the time and space is working. I have, this looks like an enlightenment. It looks like a storm. Then the storm, out comes the sun. So I'm going to say somebody with this Death card, I'm going to say somebody had to end something to enter into this connection. That somebody had to walk away. Somebody had to decide it was over with somebody else in order to start something new. And then here's this kind of what if it's coming into me as like, what if the universe has guided me to you? What if I let you walk away and you were the best thing that ever happened to me? Like I'm listening to the universe is how I feel. So we do have some numbers here, the number 43, 21, 6, and 32. So sometimes we do have to listen to what the universe is putting in front of us, and sometimes we have to make some hard decisions. You can't be in two relationships at the same time and then choose which one you like better, So sometimes if you want to start something with somebody else, you've got to end something, because if you wouldn't be thinking about starting something with somebody else if you were happy with where you are. So put it that way. I have a Four of Cups. I have a Nine of Wands. Judgment. And I have a Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles came into me more as I want to make this work. And I know that I have been holding back. It's just harder than you know. So I do feel like it was a little bit complicated. I do feel like somebody is in a difficult situation, but the other person's being adamant with, I'm not starting anything with you until the complication is gone. I just feel like, I'm not judging you. I'm just not putting myself in that situation. That's not in alignment with who I am. You know, if you want to be with me, you want to date with me, you have to have a clean slate. And if you have to go through a tower moment or a storm and it's hard, that's on you. But you can't have it. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't try me out, and see if you like me better. Like that's not working for me. So I do feel like somebody's standing their ground. I'm proud of them for that. Spirit, please share with me. I have an 8 of Pentacles. I want to make this work is how it's coming into me. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I want to move this forward. I have a Knight of Cups. I have feelings for you. I have a Queen of Pentacles. I definitely see that we could be something together, but it is a feeling of, I think, Ace of Wands at the bottom of my deck, Ace of Swords. I feel like somebody's saying, you know what? I think that's great. I think that's great that you are totally into me. I think that's great that you're totally attracted to me and that you think you want to make it work. But I need to have a clean slate and you need to make a decision first. And I feel like somebody's really, really strong. This Knight has a lot of feelings. I feel like this Knight has a lot to offer, but only if they aren't attached to anything else. Otherwise, they have nothing to offer. And it's very black and white to you is how I feel. So I'm going to say hold strong with that. Spirit, please share with me any personality traits, anything about this connection I should know. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. I'm excited. I could see us really happy together. So this person could be very hopeful that, you're the person that they want to be with. And it has to work on both sides. That's the bottom line. I'm a super fan of yours. I'm chasing you. I'm devoted. I can't be more interested in you. I want to be here to support you. I'm your cheerleader. So this person obviously is into you. This person is somebody who they see that they could really have something with you. But I feel like it's going to come down to they have to choose you. That's really what's going on. I have intellectual. Okay. One of you could be more intellectual. One of you could be more outgoing. One of you could be more, computer savvy or reads more or just more introverted, something like that. Spirit, please share with me. And I have somebody likes to work out, eye candy, strong, built, going to the gym, looks good. And I want a forever after love. I want a lasting love. I want to keep a romance alive. I want a life partner. I can't have a life partner if I'm heading into a relationship that's already complicated from the start. And I'm not going to do that. I feel like somebody says, I'm just not doing that. So make a decision or walk away or you're not going to have me. I feel like it's as simple as that. Any clues you have for me, Spirit? I'm very independent. I don't need to be in a relationship with somebody. I want to be in a relationship. That's nice. I have trustworthy. This person needs to be trustworthy. I need to trust that I'm the only one that you're thinking about or that I'm the only one in your life. So that's important. I have the letter O. I have the letter P. I have an E. I have an I. Okay. Something about your nose. Okay. But it could be, I like how you smell. It could be, I love your cologne. I like your scent. I like your perfume, something like that. You make me laugh. I have a good time with you. You're funny. Maybe I really enjoy being with this person, but they're saying, I want to do things right. And I feel like the boundaries have been set. And there's somebody who's really sticking to their boundaries that, these are the rules, just definitely something like that. A couple more of these, please, Spirit. I have a Q. I have an F. I have a W. And I have an N. Okay, so in the bottom of the deck, they're saying the letter B. Okay, let's see what the loving messages are. I do feel like somebody's going to walk away. They're going to walk away from something else in order to be with you, is what it feels like. Spirit, please share with me. And you are not the reason for the breakup. Somebody did not start a relationship with this connection unless there is a clean slate. So it's not a third party situation. It's somebody being adamant that, when you're single, let me know. That's really what it's all about. Caring for you is painless and fruitful. So it's easy to be with you. I long for our honest heart-to-heart talks. I love talking to you. I love being with you. We have in-depth conversation. You're my anchor, my rock, my greatest support. I feel safe and at peace waking up in your arms. That's nice. I want to wake up to you. I want to go to bed to you. My soul recognized yours the instant we met. That's beautiful. Look at the fireworks in the background. I'll always remember the fireworks from the first moment that I met you. They said we wouldn't make it. Look how far we've come. We're going to prove somebody wrong, that we are supposed to be together. That feels nice too. Let's put this out into the universe. Keep those boundaries. I feel like the boundaries are set and somebody's got to make a choice. If they want you, they got to step forward and do the right thing. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and comments. If anybody would like to book a private reading, check out my website at kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com. Also check out my other 2 YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame Soulmate channel. I'll put those links in the description and in the comments. Have a great day, everyone.